With me now, Donald Trump supporter and former Republican presidential candidate, Dr. Ben Carson. All right, Dr. Carson, to be fair here, it's not just the lady who had a bad week. Donald, my friend, as you know, had a bad few days and wasn't ready to endorse Paul Ryan as part of the reason he had some bad days. What changed his mind?
Well, you know, he is a man who does think, and he is observant, and he recognized that he was creating a firestorm where one did not need to be created. So, you know, he went back and did the right thing, and that's key. He also, I think, is rapidly coming to the understanding that there's only one way that the Democrats can win, and that is by making Donald Trump the issue. There's also only one way the Republicans can lose. That is by making Donald Trump the issue. I think it is actually coming to him. He's starting to understand it, and I think, and I'm hoping and I'm praying that we will see him pivot and really start talking about the issues, because there's no way that Hillary and the Democrats can defend the things that are going on. They talk and they say the economy is great, and
well, we know that it isn't. But Doctor, let me before you move on, let me ask you this: Donald, and you heard my open. You heard it. Did you hear my open, Doctor?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, it was good.
No, what I was saying was that at least Donald is honest. Donald says what he thinks, and that's what catapulted him beyond 16 other seasoned candidates. Now,
that's a very good point.
Okay, but is Donald now pivoting so that he says things other than what he thinks?
No, I think pivoting away from personal issues and toward the issues that affect all Americans. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about pivoting. And, you know, the thing that is really so disappointing is that so many people in America accept the obvious lies of Hillary Clinton. And they say, it's okay. Everybody does it. What does that say about us as a society? What has happened to our sense of morals and values?
Well, everything is defined down. Everybody expects it, Doctor. But what can Donald do? Can Donald stay? Look, you ran for office. I ran for office 5 times on a very different level. But how do you get Donald Trump to stay on message?
Well, you know, he is not dense by any stretch of the imagination. He's a smart guy.
Of course he is.
And he is observing the collateral damage that is being created by taking the bait. And I don't think people have to keep yelling at him. I think he actually is going to get this and recognize that it's up to him not to take the bait. You know, it's something that I learned when I was running. In the beginning, you know, I just thought, just be truthful and everything will be okay. Well, that's not necessarily the case. You have to know how to phrase things in a way that you don't give them additional red meat to play with.
All right, 10 points down right now. And we know it's, and I know what you're going to say, it's the economy, it's terrorism, it's security, it's you know, making sure that he stays on issue, and he's strong on those points. And it's only August. What has he got to do to turn it around? Because there aren't that many weeks left. We've got 9 weeks.
Well, exactly. First of all, again, I can't emphasize strongly enough, he needs to talk about the things that are concerning to the American people first and foremost. He also cannot give Hillary a pass. You know, this dishonesty thing, this is huge.
I think she's got to be indicted, Doctor. You heard what I said in my open. If he says that she wasn't truthful, and she says that I told the FBI what I told the American public, that means she lied to the FBI. She's got to be indicted.
Well, I've been saying that all along. You're the first person other than myself I've heard say that. But, yeah, it was consistent. It was a consistent lie.
Right.
And, you know, it's not acceptable just because it's consistent. A lie is a lie. And it's horrible. And it leads to multiple other things. And how can we ever expect our children to have any values when we take something that is so obvious and we give it a pass?
All right. Dr. Ben Carson, I'm going to give you an honorary law degree. Thanks so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you, John.